After months of living in a barren wasteland of having no new games to play that I gave any shits about, I was worried that I may never make a video ever again. I love making these reviews, but when it comes to video games, this year really has been the worst start to a year since... I don't know, it's been a while, let's say. But now, we're starting to pick up steam with games like Returnal and Resident Evil 8 out now, and a whole slew of big games mere weeks away, so it looks like I finally have reasons to make videos again. Hooray! Or boo, if you'd prefer if I didn't make videos, but fuck you, I'm gonna do it anyway. Now, I've been playing Returnal for almost a month now, and oh boy, I sure do like that game, but that video will have to wait for next time because... well, you'll see. But this week, however, we're taking a look at the first big competitive multiplayer game of the year, Knockout City. Who here likes balls? If you said me, meaning you, you're gonna love this game. If you just raised your hand, know that I can't see you, okay? This is a pre-recorded video, you idiot. But it turns out, I also like balls, and I've thrown and caught so many of them during my playtime with Knockout City that I may just have a ball addiction. Dodgeballs, that is. Because this game is all about dodging balls and hitting your opposing team with the balls that you dodge. You can even be a ball and have somebody else throw you. Sometimes it'll be someone on the opposing team and I'll throw you right off the edge of the goddamn motherfucker. This game is a fun-ass time, and trust me when I say this because it takes a lot for me to get caught up in a multiplayer game. Every now and then I'll play a match of Warzone and go, that was a thing I did, and then go back to not playing Warzone for a month or two. Fall Guys last year was the last time I really enjoyed a multiplayer game, and even then, that was just okay. Knockout City, however, has the two things I want most from a multiplayer game these days. Number 1. Fun, colourful maps with a quirky art style. In this case, I would say everything is retro future high school inspired, like if Grease was animated and had flying cars. Wait, fuck, is this just Grease with holograms? Anyway, it's the kind of art style you either like or do not like, and I like it. I think there could be more variety to the faces of the characters because the ones at the moment are fairly hideous, but I like the costumes once you get past the everything is leather phase, and the level designs are all neat in their own ways with 60s inspired space diners and floaty trains and suction tubes, I guess. And number 2, no guns. Look, I'm not saying it's not fun to play with the shooty bang bangs, but at some point every multiplayer game had shooty bang bangs, and I got bored with all of it. It's nice to play a game with unique mechanics in place of aim, shoot, reload, replay, etc., you know? And this has unique mechanics. Instead of running or hiding from people shooting at you, you're kind of forced into taking your attacker head on if you want to get anywhere. If someone has a lock on you, the outside of the screen will turn red and an indicator will show you where they're positioned. It's then your job to turn around, look them in the eye and say, "Bring it on, bitch!" At which point they'll throw the ball and hopefully you'll catch it for a return throw. If not, you'll get hit, and then you are the one who is the bitch, you little bitch. So yes, I do enjoy this game quite a bit, but that comes with a couple of issues that I need to mention. The biggest one is that lag has been a problem during a handful of matches, and I don't know why. I typically play with the network details in the top corner, and not once have I ever dropped a packet, and my ping is usually pretty low, but every now and then I hop into a match where things go nuts, and the game becomes unplayable. These times saw my ping jump quite high, up into the 200 to 300 range, which resulted in myself and everybody else skipping around like crazy, and at times my opponents weren't even visible. Other times I would catch balls that would immediately disappear from my hand, or throw balls that would then magically reappear back in my hand as if nothing had happened. This wouldn't be so bad if me and my team could forfeit the game, but that's not an option. Your only options are to quit the game and be punished by being locked out of matchmaking for a while, or play the game and take your inevitable L, which is what I have been doing. Just to reiterate, this doesn't happen all the time, but it's happened enough that I need to mention it here. One other problem that some of you may have is that this is a $30 game here in Australia, and if I've learned anything from video games the last couple of years, it's that people hate paying for multiplayer games, and I get it. Why pay for a new multiplayer game you've never tried when you can try a different game for free and see if you like it before spending $20 on some stupid skin that adds nothing to the game? What if I literally just answered that for you? This is a unique experience with a fun hook that's only $10 more than a skin in Apex Legends. This sounds like a bargain to me, although I do need to mention that Knockout City has cosmetics that you can purchase for real money if you really want to. They're not as expensive as the ones in some of the free-to-play games. A new hairstyle or a car, which shows up at the beginning of matches, by the way, will set you back about $8, for example, but you can easily earn the in-game currency, which is called Holobucks, from just playing the game and leveling up. It just depends if you want to wait for that new car or not. There are also style chips in the game that allow you to change the style of an outfit, and these can only be earned by playing the game. You cannot spend real-world money on them. There's also a deluxe edition of the game for $39 that gives you a bunch of cosmetics and an extra 1,500 Holobucks, which I may or may not have paid for because I wanted to. Either way, I think this game is worth however much money you want to spend on it. Knockout City is fast and fun, and lets me finally feel like I totally could have kicked that kid's ass at dodgeball in school if I wasn't such a wuss. And also, if I had metal hands for some reason. Because why wouldn't ya? Knockout City is badass.